What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're doing a highly requested Milwaukee Bucks Realistic Rebuild. The last few videos, all I've seen is do a Bucks Realistic Rebuild, do a Bucks Rebuild. I'm like, all right, bet, I got you guys. So today, that's what we're doing. We're doing a Milwaukee Bucks Realistic Rebuild. Not that this team needs much of a rebuild. We're probably just going to add assets to it, just a little bit of, flair here and there, because they already have a pretty good roster as it is. But make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. 60% of you watch this video aren't even subbed. Change it right now. But other than that, let's rebuild the Bucks and let's see if we can make this team a legitimate championship team and not choke in the playoffs anymore. Let's get this done today. Let's get it done. The last few seasons, the Milwaukee Bucks have been a great regular season team, but once again to the playoffs, they end up losing either in the second round or the conference finals. So what we need to do is we need to help them get over that hump, really. That's essentially what we're doing today. So obviously we all know they made the big trade for Jrue Holiday, so it would be a real tragedy if Jrue Holiday walked in the offseason. They did get Giannis to re-sign that max deal, which is awesome. That's why they did the deal, because it showed Giannis that they are willing to obviously try to do whatever they can to help him out. So I do love that in that aspect. But if Jrue Holiday were to walk, which I'm not sure if he would or not, that's just totally in the future, we don't know that. If he were to walk, that would be a major problem. But we're going to try to re-sign him, obviously. But looking at the roster right now, if you look at it, we have Jrue Holiday as the point guard, DiVincenzo as the shooting guard, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Connaughton, Torrey Craig, Brent Forbes, DJ Augustine. So for this first season, I'm not going to do anything, obviously. This team already is really good, and I just kind of want to see what they're going to do in season number 1 according to 2K. So what does 2K think this team is capable of? That's what we're going to do. We're going to sit back and watch the first season and see what happens. So at the end of the season, Giannis wins his 3rd MVP award here on 2K. 28 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 50%. Obviously, his 3-point percentage isn't great, but we finished as the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. He also wins Defensive Player of the Year, so I'm definitely curious to see how we do in these playoffs. Obviously, Giannis makes an All-NBA first team. As far as all defensive teams, if we got a Jrue Holiday appearance on here, that'd be a W, and we do all defensive second team, obviously. And then other than that, we didn't really have any important rookies to worry about. We went 59-23, and we're playing the Miami Heat, the team that upset us last year in the bubble. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Giannis Antetokounmpo 28 points, Chris Middleton with 19, Jrue Holiday with 17. So obviously this is kind of your big three here, and we kind of need to build around these guys. One thing I am a little worried about in this video is Brook Lopez, because I do love Brook Lopez as a great fit for Milwaukee, but we all know he does go down in overall in 2K pretty exponentially, if that's a word I should be using in that situation. I don't know, but he does go down in overall, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about him. I don't think he could be the long-term starter in this video, unfortunately, even though I think he could still be that in real life potentially, but we'll see. So Miami, we're playing Goran Dragic, Tyler Herro, Jimmy Butler, Bielitsa, Bam Adebayo, Buddy Hield, Precious, Kendrick Nunn, and Duncan Robinson. Let's see if we can get revenge here and get past them here in this season as we get swept. Okay, so we honestly get swept, which is just insane to think about. So Miami is the better team, I guess, as we didn't even win a single game, which is just really unfortunate. It is what it is, I guess. So we're back to choking in the playoffs in the first round. I don't care what anybody says. If you lose in the first round like that, that's an automatic firing for Mike Budenholzer. I think he's been so good in the regular season, but I think this isn't totally out of the realm of possibility. If the Bucks go back to the playoffs and they don't win again, like they just get bounced out again, I'm pretty sure Mike Budenholzer could be up to be fired. Even though his ratings are really good here on 2K, so I kind of don't want to fire him. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to fire him, but man, just because his ratings are so good in 2K, I will not fire him. But and like if this happened in real life, I'm pretty sure they would fire him. So I guess I'll keep him around. I will fire my assistants though, and then grab Trent Peterson. I didn't realize Mike Budenholzer's ratings on here were so damn good, because like I said, if they sucked, he was out of here, because getting swept by a 7 seed is not a good look. So going into the NBA draft, we have the 26th pick, or 28th pick, I should say. So, I mean, looking at this, we're not really going to be able to do much. So, I'm just going to go ahead and, unless I were to, like, do something with Brook Lopez in this 28th pick and see if, like, something crazy pops up to me. But I don't really think it's going to. So, I'll probably just chill with what I have. Eric Gordon would be a nice addition to the team low-key. But I'm not going to do that. So, let's go ahead and just go into the draft and draft this guy. And hopefully he's good. So, at number 28... we will be taking, let's see, we'll be taking a shooting guard in Joel, however you say his name, because I don't know. Rookie signing, 72 overall, sign him up. Jrue Holiday declines, Bobby Portis declines, Sam Merrill, Jordan Nwora is coming back. So, Jrue Holiday, automatic re-sign, bro. You gave up so many assets for him, you cannot watch the guy walk at free agency. So, Jrue Holiday, We have to give him money, bro. It is what it is. You have to pay him. I don't know what he's gonna want or what he's gonna, you know, like what the market's gonna offer him, but you traded so many first round picks for Drew Holiday. If you let him walk in the offseason, that would just be an automatic L. So Drew Holiday has to come back. Like, there's no way around that. So Drew Holiday coming back to Milwaukee makes all sense, like makes all the sense in the world. So we still have a mid-level though that we could use to our advantage. So Drew Holiday, DJ Augustine, DiVincenzo, Pat Connaughton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. So our bench is trash right now. It is pretty bad. So I like our starting five, but like I said, I am not convinced Brook Lopez is going to stay a decent overall. I think he's actually going to go down, I believe, in this next season. So I definitely could use a replacement for him if available. So Brent Forbes is the only guy we could re-sign, and we just drafted somebody. But Brent Forbes on the bird rights, I will probably try to get him back, even though he's like a terrible system match, which is unfortunate. But all right, so we need to sign someone that's going to help us out. DeMarcus Cousins honestly could be the replacement if we wanted to go that route. I'll give him a contract. Why not? Maybe DeMarcus Cousins. I just renounced. Oh, never mind. He goes to Chicago. Okay, I was about to say maybe Cousins comes over here and helps out a lot, but I guess we'll just look for a shooter instead. We have Nicholas Batum. Alec Burks honestly could be a W off the bench for us. He is we could move Connaughton back to shooting guard or Alec Burks back to shooting guard. So Alec Burks I think would be an awesome addition, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 3-year deal. Would be a nice shooter off the bench, so can't go wrong with that. Got Ilyasova, who signed with the Utah Jazz. Torrey Craig, I guess I can give a 1-year deal to. Why not? And other than that, we don't really have a lot of good options. There's Bismack Biyombo out here if he wants to come, come over here, be a backup center, I guess. Welcome to the roster. But other than that, our assets aren't looking that fantastic. We have Ersan Ilyasova that we could sign. I guess I can give him a 1-year deal as well. Bring him back to Milwaukee. Why not? Just as a shooter. Okay, so looking at it, this is where I get a little nervous. Player progression. Brook Lopez down to a 73 overall, and Drew Holiday is going down as well. So, or 77 overall, I should say. So, yeah, not looking good. This is not where we want to go. Obviously, Torrey Craig bench might be on. So our bench is still going to be atrocious. So we need to fix that. That is something we definitely need to fix, and I will be looking to do that. So let me go ahead and get creative here with some trades or something like that, because right now the bench just ain't it. So in order to acquire a backup point guard, we're going to be trying to get DeLon Wright from Detroit. So he's a 77 overall backup point guard, and DJ Augustine is our backup point guard right now. He's a 70 overall. So yeah, okay, DJ Wilson for some reason has a no trade clause, which is really annoying. So I guess we'll throw DJ Wilson out of here, and instead we'll throw this guy in here. They don't agree. They want to give me a first round pick, which doesn't make any sense. So let me go ahead and go back and do I just throw Nwora in here instead? I guess so. We got DeLon Wright to be our backup point guard, which is going to be a little bit of a better guard than what we had. I mean, obviously. So definitely okay with that. We still have a lot of work to do. I'm not sold on this roster by any means. Like I said, we don't have a lot of salary. We don't have a lot of cap space. We don't have a lot of assets. We don't have any first round picks. So trying to make trades is not going to be easy in this video realistically, but we did just get DeLon Wright, which is hopefully going to help us out a little bit. This other untapped potential camp too, I guess I'll throw it to this guy we just drafted, and let's just see what we got. So we have Drew Holiday, Dante DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez, DeLon Wright, Alec Burks, Pat Connaughton, and Ersan Ilyasova. I'm definitely going to run a 9-man rotation this season, like no doubt. And then proficiency, we're 4.5 at defense, so we're still a very, very good system fit, which I do love. So hopefully we can just kind of rely on that and hope things go well. There is going to be a possibility I do stop the trade deadline because, like I said, I'm not sold in this roster. There is a center I do have in mind to replace Brook Lopez if I can make it work. I'm just not sure we have the assets to get it done. So we were stopped in the midst of the season, and I'm not going to lie, I don't think Brook Lopez is the guy. We're currently fighting for the 8th seed right now, so that is not something where we want to be. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get Nikola Vucevic, Karl Towns, or anything like this. I'm kind of looking towards middle of mid-range. Myles Turner, for me, seems like such a good fit here in Milwaukee. I just don't know if they have the assets to get that done. Jonas Valanciunas would be interesting as well. So I'm kind of looking at these two for a replacement at the center spot, and hopefully one of them is all right. Valanciunas can shoot some threes at time, and then obviously the inside defense would be better to have Myles Turner. But I think Myles Turner would probably cost more. So if we traded for him, we obviously would have to throw a Brook Lopez contract in here, and then we'd have to throw like probably a young player at them that we just drafted, maybe like so Joel Ayayi, or however you say his name. And we do have a 2026 first round pick that has come to us. So all this for Myles Turner, that would be a replacement center, I guess. That would definitely help us out, I feel like. So Yeah, if they want to go ahead and do this, I'm down, and we get Myles Turner. So we definitely needed a big man to replace Brook Lopez, no doubt in my mind. He is going to be better than Brook Lopez, and he's still younger, so obviously he's not going to go down in overall here in the game. So I think Myles Turner would be an excellent addition to Milwaukee. He'd be a perfect fit next to Giannis Antetokounmpo. So not complaining about that whatsoever, and I think our simulations should turn around a little bit. Our proficiency should still be good, yep, because Myles Turner is a good defensive fit still. So yeah, I'm happy with that trade. Hopefully it helps us out in the long run. If not, you know, at least we took a chance on it. We swung, and maybe we missed, but hopefully it works out in our favor. Tune in, and Giannis does win Defensive Player of the Year, which is awesome and all, but we're only the 16 in the East. Giannis All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, and All-Defensive first team, All-Defensive second team. So Drew Holiday still making it, Giannis still making it, which is cool. But yeah, we're only the 16 in the Eastern Conference going up against Philadelphia 76ers. So not looking good. 31 points, 22 points, 15, 12, 10. We got 9 and 9.9, 2 blocks per game, which is still awesome. And he still shot 34% from 3, which is still very good. So looking at things, I mean, hopefully we can go into these playoffs and just give our best effort and get past the first round at the very least. We are playing Philadelphia though, so that is not going to be an easy task. Joel Embiid is probably going to make Myles Turner work his ass off in this series. So simulating through game 1, we actually do win game 1, so that's actually a really good start of things. Joel Embiid 35, so, and then 34-12, Chris Middleton 31-12, 10, 7, and 4. So nice and all. Simulating game 2, we're up 2-0, so that's actually a really good start. 48-17 from Giannis, so it looks like the 76ers can guard Giannis so far, which is good. And we're okay, so they win game 3, which hopefully we don't let them do it again. So we're going to game 4 in our house, and let's see if we can take the 3-1 lead here. That would be honestly a major W if we could do that. And we are going to take game 3, so we are up 3-1 on the Philadelphia 76ers, going on to game 5, where we should be able to close them out and go on to the second round. That would be kind of ideal here. We are in Philly, so Philadelphia could pull something off, but it looks like we're kind of fighting, but at the end of the day, we do lose. Hopefully we don't let them come to Milwaukee and even the series up, because then we'll have to go back to Philly to attempt to not let them come back from 3-1 deficit. So we do start out pretty good here in the first and the second quarter, and it looks like we are going to beat them by 10 points to close them out, and we are going on to the second round to play with Brooklyn, which is not going to be an easy task whatsoever. So now we got Boston and that super team we all know as the Orlando Magic for some reason in 2K, Utah and Denver, Memphis and Los Angeles. Oh my, wait. Every series was an upset. Look at this. The 8th seed won, the 5th seed won, the 6th seed won, and the 7th seed won. What is that, man? That is crazy. Okay, well, we're playing Brooklyn, so this is not going to be easy. Kyrie, Harden, Dougie, Kevin Durant, Capella, Cam Thomas, DeAndre Jordan, Bruce Brown. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this series. Brooklyn is not going to be easy to take down here, so I'm going to go ahead and simcast game 1 and just see how things go real quick. So we start on the first quarter, kind of doing things, and we are going to let them come back to 124 to 127 to take game 1. So we kind of had it in the bag there, but unfortunately we folded. We almost won game 1 in Brooklyn, so let's see if we can win game 2, steal a game in Brooklyn. That would be honestly huge. And we are going to steal a game in Brooklyn, so that is really awesome, and hopefully we can defend home court and maybe take the 3-1 lead here on the Brooklyn Nets. That would be honestly ideal here, but it's not going to be easy. So Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving coming into our house. Can we take? Nope, 99-82. So unfortunately we're down 2-1, so they still won on our home court. Let's see if we can even the series up though. Hopefully we can do that, and we'll be fine. So let's see if we can even this series up and go to a game 5 all evened up. And very close game, and yes, we do barely squeeze it out. Nets don't have enough against Greek Freak. We barely got that done. Even series now, and then honestly, I think I kind of want to fix rotation. I want to throw my 8 best players out here for these final few games. Connaughton is ice cold right now. We have Alex Caruso for some reason. I don't know where he came from. But whatever. Hopefully, we can just take care of business here. Take the 3-2 lead here. That would be honestly so awesome. So, let's see if we can do it. Game 5 in Brooklyn, not looking good. I throw my best 8 players out here. We shorten the rotation, and it looks like we're blowing them out in 117 to 103 to take the 3-2 lead here on Brooklyn. And all we have to do is win at home, and we're on to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's all we need to do. Come on, Milwaukee, we got this. We are winning the first quarter, winning the second, winning the third. We blew them out. Let's go, baby. 41 point game. We beat them 38-33. We had a triple double, and now we're playing either the Orlando Magic or the Boston Celtics. Weirdly enough, I'd rather play Boston here, because for some weird reason, Orlando always finds a way to beat me in these games. And okay, so we got Utah and Memphis, and then we also have All right, let's see what happens. We're playing the Boston Celtics, which is weirdly enough, like I said, I would rather play Boston than Orlando because Orlando just, you know, at least, oh wow, the Boston Celtics have Chris Paul. But at least when I play Boston, I know I'm losing to a good team in real life, although they have kind of struggled this year. But I at least know they're a good team. Orlando is a terrible team in real. They have Kemba Walker still. Explain to me how they could afford this. What is Chris Paul making right now? He is making $8 million. What? When is Chris Paul signed for $8 million? That happens in this game? I didn't even know that. Okay. I was like, how do they have Chris Paul? Well, it's going to be an interesting series as well because they have a really good roster with Chris Paul being the starting point guard and Kemba Walker as the sixth man. So there's going to be a lot of players to defend out here. But we are, you know, we're leading right now, and it looks like we're going to blow them out in game one, 48-13-7 from Giannis Antetokounmpo. So very, very good start. And now we're going to a game two in Boston. So if we could take the 2-0 lead here on their home court, that would be so awesome to take over the series. But unfortunately, they are going to blow us out by 46 points this game. Wow. Didn't even have a chance that one. But here we go, game three in Milwaukee. Come on, man, we got to take care of business, take care of home court advantage, defend home court, and we are not going to do that. 113-108 Milwaukee Bucks, we lose in okay, so we lost by 5 points. Now let's see if we can even this series up, or are we going to go home in the Eastern Conference Finals once again. And it's not looking good, and yeah, we're getting blown out 133-107. So not looking good at all. We are not winning this series. It looks like we're down 3-1. It's not looking good. We're obviously facing a very, very good Boston team, so can't be too shocked. Let's see if we can win one in Boston, or are we gonna go home? It looks like we're getting blown out. Yeah, we're getting blown out. Wow. Okay, not good, not ideal at all. 111-129. So unfortunately we do lose, but you know what, I will run it back one more year. I do want to win a championship with this team in this video because, you know, Milwaukee's overdue. They need it. We need to get Giannis a ring. So let's go straight to staff signing. Everybody's still here. I guess if I were to do anything, I'd fire my trainer, even though I can't afford a better trainer. So that was kind of an L, whatever. So, all right, I'll just go straight to the rookie signing or player options because I don't even think we have a pick in this draft, so it doesn't matter. And Connington declines, qualifying offers, DiVincenzo, of course, we want him back. And then free agency, we have DeLon Wright. I would want back because obviously he was kind of probably kind of big. DiVincenzo, we do have a mid-level we could still use, I think, so we probably should use that while we can. Daniel Tyus, I would love to have here, so let's go ahead and sign them, and we get Daniel Tyus and DiVincenzo. 1000% want back, obviously, and I think we'll have a full rotation with that. DiVincenzo want back, of course, and then we'll still have Alec Burks, Daniel Tyus, and oh yeah, I think we'll have a full rotation once we get DiVincenzo back. So, all right, man, I'm ready to run it back. Season number 3. Hopefully we win it. Hopefully we win it all this time. The first seed in the Eastern Conference this year, 54-28. I'm probably going to simulate these playoffs really fast because right now I actually kind of have a sore throat. I probably shouldn't even have done a video today, but here I am anyway. So it is starting to catch up to me. So let me just go ahead and simulate Kurt Round against Cleveland. I'm going to go ahead and just look at the roster real quick. And let's just hope and pray we win a championship here, man. Like, that's the ultimate goal, obviously, of these videos. So somebody Kurt Round against Cleveland, and we beat them in 5. So that's good. Now we're playing Philadelphia. Which isn't going to be easy, but we did beat them that one season, so hopefully we can do it again, and we beat them in 6. So we're on to the East Conference Finals once again. We beat Brooklyn last year. They have Frank as the point guard now, so now Kyrie Irving. Similarly, game 1, we're down 1-0. Game 2, we even it up, though. Game 3, we're up 2-1. Game 4, we're up 3-1, and we're in the NBA Finals. That's what I'm talking about. Boston Celtics even make the playoffs this time, which is just... Oh yeah, they did. They were the 5th seed. So good thing Philadelphia took care of them. And now we're playing the New Orleans Pelicans. Somebody current round, and we beat them in 7 games. That was pretty close, but we won a championship in this video. That is what I'm talking about. At least we won. So this is the roster we put together. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Let me know what you guys thought of the realistic rebuild. Did you guys find it realistic, or was there some things you didn't like about it? I always love your guys' criticism and constructive feedback. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I'm gonna stop talking because my throat is killing me right now. So for now, this Crushables, I'm saying peace.